Hey guys, welcome back. So we've got some new Alpha 4.10 tech preview builds. The tech preview build has made its way online, and along with a leaked gameplay video, we're getting our first look at one of the most mysterious and a long-awaited creature in the Star Citizen universe, the Stormwal, or the Space Whale. If you haven't seen it yet, this thing is absolutely massive. It's essentially Star Citizen's giant space whale, and judging by both the leaked footage and the latest data mining, CAG has been actively updating its model and textures for 4.10. Now, as always, this is a tech preview build, so nothing here is final. Features can change before release, and none of this should be treated as official patch notes. But there's a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. The Stormwal completely steals the show here. We've heard about these creatures for years, but this is one of the clearest looks we've had at one actually existing in engine. The footage shows an absolutely enormous creature moving through space, and honestly, it really helps sell the scale of Star Citizen because the whale is the same size or bigger than, let's say, the Mercury Star Runner, for example, which we've seen in the Star Engine demo a while back. I have a little bit of personal takes on the Stormwhale, however, I think it needs a little bit more work. I feel like they need to maybe add some mist, the same cloud colors mist coming out of the body of the whale to sell the illusion or the immersion of the whale actually existing within the environment. Because right now the whale is just floating in space or in the clouds, let's say, with no integration between it and the clouds, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But let me know in the comments below, do you think that they've done a great job on the Stormwhale, or does it need a little bit of work? Let me know in the comments below. So the latest data mining also shows that CIG updated numerous Stormwhale models and textures, so yes, this is in the final version, and they added those in the current tech preview build, now suggesting that the creature is actively being worked on behind the scenes. Now, before everyone starts asking, no, we still don't know exactly what role they'll play. Will they simply be an ambient wildlife? Can we scan them? Will there be any missions involved with them? Can we harvest stuff out of their back like the concept art that we had before? I don't think so, but we still don't know any answers to these questions. So right now, nobody outside CIG knows. The League doesn't answer those questions either, but what it does confirm is that the Stormwal are much closer to becoming a real part of the universe than they were just a few months ago. Now, also tell me in the comments, do you even care about this? Do you want them to not add the Stormwal to the game, given that it may introduces even more bugs to the game? I feel like the reason why it's been delayed so long, not just for them to build the actual creature, but the whole logistics that goes around it. What if a ship hits the whale? Does it die? Does the ship explode? Is there desync issues where it's so hard to fly around Orison now? Is it gonna introduce even more bugs to the game, which we don't want that at all? Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited, or do you have some opinions on the whole thing? Let me know. The leaks weren't just about the Stormwal. There are also a number of gameplay and back-end changes hidden inside this tech preview, starting with the Vanduul Tech Smuggler missions. Players will now receive a 1-hour cooldown if they abandon the mission. CIG also added a validation check that appears to make sure warehouse locations are properly generated before sending players there, which should hopefully reduce bugged missions with mission loot, hopefully. Moving over to bounty content, several Headhunter defend and escort contracts have now been moved into the illegal mission category. 2 Stanton missions that previously failed because the defending ship never spawned also appear to have been fixed. Instead of spawning nothing, those missions now spawn an RSI Polaris to defend. Speaking of the Polaris, it also received a small but welcome quality of life change. Both the freight elevators now have 2x2x2 SCU cargo grids assigned to them. The grids aren't fully functional in this tech preview yet, but they're clearly being prepared for future cargo interactions. The F8A and the F8C Lightning have also had their quantum fuel tanks cleaned up. Instead of placeholder values, both ships now use their own proper 1.3 SCU quantum fuel tanks, bringing them more in line with their intended balancing. Environmental explosives have also been rebalanced. Gas canisters now hit much harder, while their blast behavior has been adjusted, making them significantly more dangerous during firefights. Trip laser mines have also been tweaked, with a shorter laser beam and a much larger explosion radius, as well as reduced damage. Medical gameplay received a small quality of life buff as well. The ParaMed device now works from 2.5 meters instead of 1.5, making revives a little easier. A large number of armor sets have also received new neck seals to remove the visual gap between the helmet and the armor. And finally, Pipeline teased brand new cargo and loot containers with the message, "Good things come in colorful packages." We don't know exactly how they'll be used yet, but they're clearly another addition coming alongside the broader cargo improvements. Now, this isn't a massive feature dump. It's exactly what you'd expect from an early tech preview build. A mixture of backend improvements, balance changes, quality of life fixes, and a few genuine exciting discoveries. But the Stormwal is easily the headline. After years of hearing about Star Citizen giant space fauna, we're finally starting to see them come to life inside the game. And I wanted to add, this isn't just about the space whale, right? It's just a visual thing, right? It's about the initiative that they're having the universe be more alive. Think of Genesis and Nyx once they arrive in the game. Will they have more fauna? We don't know what other fauna they're working on specifically for these environments. I hope they have new creatures other than put the space cow in all the planets, which according to lore, yes, the space cow is being, farmed in all areas across the verse, but it's still, you need variety in the environment, especially how the Nyx 1 system specifically, or the Nyx 1 planet, will have a lot of biomes, and it's going to be the best Star Citizen planets have ever been like. So add on top of that a little bit of fauna, I think it will elevate the experience quite a lot. So the Stormwal is just an indicator that they're not forgetting about the fauna and the creatures, they're actively working on them, and who knows what other creatures they're working on. Let me know in the comments below if you think there is any creatures they've talked about before. Would you want them to add in the game? But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to get updated on all the leaks, Star Citizen news, updates, gameplay, and all Star Citizen content. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to not miss another video. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.